May 4th, 2020, 11:30 p.m. DLF Carlton Estate Apartments, Gurugram. 17-year-old Manav Singh allegedly jumped off his 11th floor balcony. Due to the impact of the fall, his skull got smashed, parts of his brain spluttered out, and he died on the spot. Speaking to the probe, Manav's parents say this was not suicide, it was a cyber murder.
मानव का मैंने सर फटा हुआ देखा, जैसे तरबूज होता है, तरबूज की तरह अपने बेटे को मैंने देखा एंड बट मैंने फिर भी सोचा था कि मे बी ही इज़ अलाइव एंड जो होगा देख लेंगे. आई मीन आई विल मेक श्योर ही इज़ रिवाइव्ड. वी मैनेज टू टेक हिम टू पारस हॉस्पिटल and they took him to the ICU. I could make from them their faces that कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं.
The day he died, Manav was cheerful. His parents say he snacked on burgers for dinner with his family and happily went into his room to sleep. But within minutes, he jumped off his balcony, dying on the spot. His friend witnessed his death from an adjacent balcony.
मानो का फ्रेंड जो पास वाले ब्लॉक में सी ब्लॉक में, उसकी और हमारी बालकनी बिल्कुल सामने से है, मतलब बिल्कुल क्लियरली दिखता. और वो मुझे इंटरकॉम कर रहा था और उसके देखते देखते ही मानो ने जंप किया.
Manav's parents say that at 10:45 that night, he read a few defamatory social media posts against him. At 11:23 p.m, he sent a message to his parents bidding them farewell. And within 7 minutes, he jumped off his balcony.
कुछ नहीं मालूम था कि क्या हुआ है. हंसते खेलते बच्चे को छोड़ा, 45 मिनट में ऐसा क्या हुआ.
So what happened in those 45 minutes that claimed a young boy's life? In the course of our investigation, we went through the electronic evidence in the case, and here it is. This defamatory message was allegedly posted on Instagram by a minor girl against Manav, which was subsequently shared, liked, and commented by many. A clear violation of Section 67 of the IT Act. This was another message allegedly sent by the girl to her friends, asking them to delete the defamatory posts. A violation of Section 204 of the Indian Penal Code. These violations clearly invoke Section 306 of the IPC, abetment to suicide.
Between 10:45 to 11:30, there were about 20 people pressurizing Manav. 20 people trying to be like wolves and jump onto him. And that group could have been 20, 30, 40 people. And 20, 30, 40 people, one after one, they're calling you, they're messaging you, they are sending you messages, he was being trolled at a breakneck speed.
But surprisingly, the Gurugram police took 10 days to file an FIR in the case. The charge sheet was filed against unknown persons without invoking Section 67 of the IT Act, which was a clear indication that the case was being brushed under the carpet.
The worst experience we had with the police was you go as a victim and then the police turns back and says ki you're not the victim, you are the bloody accused, in the sense that you are going to the police to seek help and you're going to the police to get protection. But then the police पलटवार कर वो इतनी घिनौनी चीज़ें बोलना शुरू करते हैं and they are extremely insensitive that way. Extremely insensitive.
We went to the Gurugram police to seek answers and we got a standard response.
I am investigating this case from the very beginning. This case was back to me even only after 5 or 7 days of its registration. So I'm heading the society from the very initial stage. I have already issued directions to my team. We have already framed some questions, some key points which needs to be investigated during investigation.
While the minor girls or their family members were unavailable for comment, cyber experts say the outcome of this case completely depends on the will of the law enforcement agencies.
A lot of focus will have to depend on how quickly the law enforcement agencies are able to collect, collate and preserve the relevant incriminating electronic evidence. Because when you write this kind of a post, the effect of the said post is to tend to deprave and corrupt the minds of those who, having regard to the relevant circumstances, are likely to see, read or hear the same.
These parents have lost their only child to cyberbullying. Since then, they have been walking from pillar to post for justice for their son. Delayed justice is simply as bad as injustice.